Gamers. I'm Momvirella.
I'm Yukita Cosplay.
Juju Jones.
And I'm CJ Peterson. Apparently, we've got some little magic makers in there making some mischief with our sounds. You're going to have to forgive us just a wee little bit. So get your wands to the ready, because we solemnly swear we're up to no good. And so are the little magic makers out there in the beyond. So you're going to have to bear with us just a little bit with our magic making mischief tonight. We have with us Kyle, Valle, and Erin Aine, and we're going to be talking about, if I pronounce this correctly, Autonomous, a micro horror. Did I do it correctly?
Yes, absolutely.
I've been practicing that. Yay! So I saw little bits and pieces of this, and this is honestly my worst nightmare when these auto cars started coming out. I originally thought it would be, what happened if somebody actually hacked into the car, but the idea of the car taking over completely actually terrifies me even more. So, why don't you guys tell us about the movie itself? I know I kind of did, but go ahead and do it. Erin and Kyle, welcome.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for having us. It's great to be back. And a little bit about Autonomous. It's an original Screamify micro horror. So it's shot vertically. You binge watch it on your phone. It's 28 minutes long, but it's divided into 16 episodes. So it's a really quick watch. You just fly through. You can't stop scrolling. It follows a couple. Play one of the unhappy couple. Amy and Derek are arguing in the back of a driverless vehicle on the way home from a horrible dinner date. And long story short, mayhem ensues. The car takes them off course. They start realizing way too late. They're locked out of the app. They can't get out of the car. And then the real horror just starts to begin.
That's not okay. That is seriously like one of my worst nightmares. I mean, with the electronics in cars nowadays, like I said, that's like my worst nightmare of my car getting hacked. But I saw part of this thing in the back seat. What are you going to do? How do you get out of it?
It would be awful. It would be. I agree with you. I already was trepidatious about getting into these vehicles in real life, and after filming this and filming them as well, I definitely don't feel better about it.
Yeah. To have one of those survival tools to pop the window out. Unfortunately, I don't know very many people who actually carry that around. So.
Especially when it's not even your car, right? In your purse.
I mean, okay. That is a horror movie in and of itself, but whose idea was it? How did you come up with it? And yikes.
So this one actually written by Sean Overbeek, who's the founder of Screamify. And Screamify licensed ZombieCon Volume 1. We hopped on a call with Sean after us getting along really well and him telling us about how they were launching a couple different micro horrors. He told us about this he'd written for one. At the end of the call, we're like, yes, send us the script. We're interested. And I think it was the next day that we were already yes, we're back and forth on contract. And Kyle was already starting pre-production.
Yep.
Fast. And you guys sent Mombi the film? Is that accurate?
No, they told me that it was coming up, and so I couldn't resist to watch it before we got a chance to have them on here. And I have to admit that I was seriously impressed with the way that they got this footage. It was almost claustrophobic because they were in this tiny car the whole time, and I literally was wondering if you had to have contortionist filming this, because this was insane how great they did in this confined space filming this. It was so crazy.
Yes, your Cirque du Soleil performer right here. It was a bit of a challenge, especially because we shot on the Arri Alexa.
That was extremely difficult. Sorry, I'm just trying to mess with my microphone here. I apologize.
I can 100% looking forward. And he is not a small man. He's a tall guy. He's a big guy. And the camera itself weighs like 30 something pounds when all is set up. So he's in the front, just crunching down, trying to get all the different angles. And from the back seat, I always joke, literally my view of Kyle, regardless of where he was of the camera and his Screamify hat just poking over.
Wildly uncomfortable. itself, the Jaguar F-Type that they use for the Waymos, we rented the identical version, including the upholstery, for all of the principal photography. And it is by size comparison, a fairly large vehicle, but for some reason, the internal structure of the car is like smaller than a compact car. So it made filming even more difficult.
It was amazing. I mean, it was very impressive watching this. I mean, it was a micro horror with a micro space to film it, so I think it was on point.
It was an absolute blast. It was unlike any project we've ever done, for sure. I mean, the subject matter being so timely, Waymo's kind of really just hitting the ground running, pun intended. And then also it being shot vertically, meant to be binge watched on your phone like that. And just the format of 16 episodes, a minute or two each. It was felt very much of the moment and kind of like where everything, not everything is headed, but there's a niche and a space for this type of content. And it feels really good to be on the forefront of it.
Okay, so I gotta ask, taking a poll from my sisters, would you guys get in a car where there's no driver?
We have. For filming for principal photography, we actually had the actors get in one, and we did some filming in there. And then we actually, for, I guess, the building out to the project and pre-production, I had to get in one and drive around parts of Atlanta so I could recreate it, properly. And it was absolutely terrifying because it feels vaguely futuristic while also being extremely horrifying, especially when you come to an intersection. You've got like 50 cars coming straight on, and you're waiting for it to stop. You're waiting for it to stop. It's pulling up. It kind of slows down. The cars are getting closer. You're kind of like, okay, it's time to stop. And when the cars get within like 100 yards, it's like, oh, okay, and traffic ahead coming to a stop. You're like, yeah, there's a little traffic coming. There's like 50 cars down there. What are you doing? So a little bit hairy.
Nope, not I.
I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and I mean, the driving's terrible enough there anyway, from what I've experienced, but like there were a lot of those driverless cars. I'd never seen them before. And so seeing them out there, I was like, what is it? I thought it was a police car at first because it has all the cameras and stuff. They told me, I'm like, no, I'm sorry. That's no. I don't mind like certain things, but that right there, that one I'll pass on. I'm sorry.
Not a fan of robots or anything that can do anything by itself that's not a human.
Would you like to take Taxi Skynet? No, pass, please.
I've seen how Terminator 2 ends. I'm good.
Thank you.
I'm good.
Thank you. Seeing the movie, why are they doing this stuff now? I don't understand.
I'm gasped.
That solidified my opinion. Seeing the movie, I was just like, and the Skynet ensues. Okay, there we go. No, oh my God. I knew it was coming, but
I'm not afraid of a robot, but I am afraid of a robot car.
It's like, why not ask the sci-fi geek?
I've also seen that robot, and I am Legend. I'm good.
I gotta say that, like, I think y'all did a really great job with this, though, because being a micro horror, it's all these mini episodes and stuff, but it is got a great horror story to it, and it keeps you invested, and you want to know what's going to happen next in each one. But you also did a good job, like, creating the characters too, and having a story with it. Sometimes I know a lot of times with horror, they struggle to kind of really get characters that you are following the story with, because like you get the story of them. And sometimes they're so excited to get into the horror story itself, that it's like, okay, what is
How long
what's happening here? Yeah.
have micro horrors been around? Because that's something new, right?
Actually, Screamify launched this. They trademarked micro horrors. The vertical space has been really exploding, especially out of China, out of Asia, but even in America here. As you've been scrolling on social media, I don't know if it is in y'all's feed, but it happens to me now all the time too. It'll pop up on like episode 1, and you're just thrown into the middle of this over dramatic, crazy scenario. Maybe it's with like fantastical creatures, or it's like billionaire and the drama like right off in the beginning, and it's all trying to hook you and then get you to go to another off-party website where they have all the other episodes, and you're watching ads and basically paying for it that way. But yeah, I horrors vertically like and definitely putting their best foot forward with it.
How long have they been around though?
It's fairly new, right? Were y'all one of the first ones of this?
Well, they're just launching. We're one of three micro horrors that they launched. I think it was last month. So yeah, brand new on the platform.
I thought that was new. I've never heard him before, and I'm like, that's got to be something new.
Groundbreaking. That's awesome.
Yeah, because the hashtag micro horrors doesn't have a huge following, but I started hashtagging with it. So it's kind of a low number, but it's growing fast. I thought that was kind of wild, but I like the idea of it. It's almost like a novella sort of idea.
Yeah,
for sure. It's like, look, if you're going to be binge watching something and it's already kind of social media style because you're doing it on your phone in little bites, you're watching it vertically, but instead of kind of endlessly scrolling on just your mini feed on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube Shorts, you're actually watching some premium content. So.
You got a whole story you're following along with each little piece too. Yeah.
Right.
I wanted to kind of clarify for those who don't know about Screamify. I have fallen in love with this. It is a streaming service that is all independent horror films. And it's growing a lot already, I think, personally. But like, I love that they have got some of my favorites, like ZombieCon Volume 1 is on there. And
never heard of it. What?
But yeah, if y'all want it, they've got an app, and then I think I've got it on my Fire Stick too, actually, that I use as well. And so I've watched it on my big screen and on my phone, and it's all specifically independent horror films, and there's a couple of classics in there too, like Night of the Living Dead, which of course that's a must watch for spooky season coming up. So.
Yeah, they're awesome. They just launched last year, but they've been growing like crazy. Like you said, their library has been expanding, their catalog is expanding. And they launched with the premise of we're here to support independent filmmaking, indie horror, but especially independent filmmakers. And that was definitely our experience. They were so supportive. They gave us creative freedom. They were funding the project, but they were in no way, overseeing us and being a lot of cooks in the kitchen. We had so much creative freedom.
Yeah, it was fantastic. A really great experience. So rarely do you get kind of the funding and the story coming from a place and then having so little kind of direct oversight. And their, I guess, take on indie filmmaking is ostensibly, we trust you guys to make this project, so go forth and make it. And I kind of had my Christopher Nolan moment where I was like, wait, you're not going to sit on my shoulder the entire time. They're like, no, you're fine. This is great.
And they even had a documentary reality cruise like follow us for an entire day and put together something called Behind the Screens. We have a whole episode on there. And not only was it from that day, but it was all the other behind the scenes that we were gathering, like spliced in there. And they were interviewing us. It was going to show this way. Start off with my narration, and they've pulled from other, I think, IMDb, Facebook, who knows where, like images of Kyle and I from the years past, me, telling our story of how we met, how we got into production through, ZombieCon Optimus. So it was a cool experience, but I think anyone that loves independent filmmaking or especially horror films, like definitely check it out because it was a behind the scenes look of how the meat is made.
I used to see that. I thought they did a really good job. I loved it. It got me interested in wanting to see the micro horror stuff too. Whenever I think I saw that right before I got a chance to actually watch it, so I was like, okay, I gotta see this. This is interesting. Though we didn't really get the full view of the contortionism. I really wanted to see more of that after seeing it. I'm like, okay, how are you getting that shot with him in there?
No one wants to see that. Trust me.
It's like the legs on the dashboard bent up around. You look your own horror movie up in there with like crawling on the ceiling with the arms backwards.
After almost every take, right? 'Cause we were doing 15-page blocks. So Erin and Dominic plays Derek. They did a fantastic job. We ran it very much like a stage play, shooting it in log chunks when we didn't have to cut away for special effects or, no spoilers for like the monster specific stuff. So I'm sitting in the front seat of the car, fairly much as you described it, with legs kind of going out everywhere I can put them, and this 30-pound camera rig on top of me, sitting on a bean bag that I'm trying to balance on a sandbag so we don't like tear up the inside of this rented car. And after each like 15-minute take, I like my body would lock up, and I just kind of be stuck there in that position, and so I'd be like, help. Someone would come in and grab the camera from me. And then I think my friend Chad Tolson, who's the sound guy on the project, would come in and he'd carefully help like unstretch all of my body parts so I could like squeeze my way back out.
Like peel Kyle out of there like he's a stick.
Out of the car. Oh my God.
Earth with a 16-month-old daughter and like getting up and crawling and moving all the time. It didn't prepare me at all. False advertising.
I don't even think yoga could compare to.
So what's your next project you guys have in mind?
So we got a couple different scripts, feature films, and like development deals that we're putting together, but ultimately it just depends on with the financing, which one comes through first. We do as well have our feature film, It's Watching, that is still in post-production because we shot it. It was ready to go, basically, just the littlest bit still needs to be done on sound. And then ZombieCon got released, and we shifted focus to its release and the marketing. And then Autonomous, like, literally pulled up, and we got in that car and sailed away onto that.
Fantastic pun.
Yes, thank you. Wheels turn. And so hopefully we'll be able to get back to It's Watching soon. It's a fun film. It's definitely a bottle film. It's small. Kyle is the starring actor and did like per usual, but a ton on it. Or it's got comedy. We're looking forward to that too.
Yep, and we're working on ZombieCon too. So we're basically in a position with that of, do we go with the opportunities that we have at this moment, and kind of pare down the script? Because I did write the script with no budget in mind. Or do we hold out and see if we can get a little more money for it so we can kind of explore the more crazy side of that cinematic vision? So that's currently in like the biggest holding pattern, and then there are a number of projects that fall below that. One might be starting in January, and like the financing is coming together with that right now. I can't really say too much more about that, but that's on a good track. It's going to be a horror, like comedy.
Clearly, horror is like our bread and butter. It's the go-to. we definitely experience with it by this point.
Yeah.
And you're good at it. So that's
We're excited. We're excited for ZombieCon Volume 2, man. We're ready.
So we've got some commentary real quick from the comments are talking about the echoing and the feedback. Guys, we know there's just some pesky piskies that we got everywhere. Because, Gilderoy, he be doing things. So until we can get Hermione to come back from her potions class to help us out, we're going to deal with the pixies. Sorry, guys.
It kind of makes us sound serious.
Try your hardest.
Sorry, guys.
Our echo?
Yeah,
No.
technical issues are happening, and we apologize, but it's worth it. So stick around, and we're talking about Autonomous, the micro horror, and Screamify is where it's on the independent horror and films streaming, and all their awesome projects that are coming up as well. So it's worth it. Stick around.
Listen, it's just so nice that you get to hear it twice.
The couscous, there you go.
I think it gives it a nice like horror context to go along with the topic. I think it works,
AI doesn't like us talking and putting in a bad light, the way that we have with Autonomous, so it's clearly seeking revenge on us right now.
I'm aware.
We all have an echo. It's a thing.
We all have an echo, dude. We get it. Stick along for the ride. It's fun.
Definitely, we're stuck. We tried to fix it for 15 minutes.
We've been trying to fix it, and now we're just getting double the fun. There you go.
There you go.
We tried. Unfortunately, it's not going to work getting fixed. So
That's really cool.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have technical difficulties that we cannot fix, and the gremlins decided to take over tonight. But we're still having fun with Kyle and Erin tonight, talking about their upcoming movies and what they've got cooking and what they've got going on. So back to Kyle and Erin and what they've got going on next in line. So where do you guys get all of your ideas? Because you guys' mind is wild. That's all I'm gonna
Oh, this is all Kyle when it comes to the story creation, writing.
Well, no, Sean actually wrote
For Autonomous, yeah.
Yeah.
This was the founder of Screamify, Sean, but ZombieCon and our web series and shorts, this is like Kyle just comes up with the craziest things, but his most impressive quality is how fast he writes scripts too. We've been on a vacation for the last almost month with other work things in between, and he still wrote 2 feature film scripts just, casually.
Good grief.
writing
Sorry. Because my mic was off for a second there. So I have to ask, in your notebook of ideas, how many do you think you have in the works? I know everyone has that little list of ideas of ones that they've got coming, and I'm figuring there's probably a good 100 as a minimum in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's hundreds. I've got a stack of probably, I don't know, 50 notebooks that I filled out that are just kind of treatment lines or scriptments, just a couple paragraphs for each story. And then I just, whenever I finish a notebook, I toss them into the safe and move on to the next one.
That's gold for later.
Right.
Hopefully. I don't know. I've got one of those fireproof safes, and I didn't follow the instructions where it's open it every single month for 30 minutes. And I let it go for 2 years, and I opened it up, and I was oh, well, that's why they tell you to open it, because now everything's covered in mold. So.
Oh, no. I don't think I ever read that on my instructions. I might need to open mine too. Now that you said it.
If it's a fireproof safe.
Oh my gosh. I've never heard that. That's crazy. Oh no. I think maybe convert it to digital. Take pictures of it.
Yeah, that'll be the next step for sure.
Put it on the cloud at this point. Except I get paranoid, because sometimes I say an idea to somebody, and the next thing I know, someone will make something out of it, and I'm like, was that my idea? Or did someone else have that idea at the same time I did? Or what? I get paranoid. I'm I can't tell. I know I had that idea, right? I had that idea. And now there it is. What is happening? I'm a trendsetter. That's what my husband told me. He's you're a trendsetter. That's all there is to it. I was I don't know. What is weird? So I don't know. Maybe don't upload it to cloud, but make it digital and put it on a put the hard drive in the safe, and that won't mold.
Actually, the hard drives did worse. But it's okay. I dried them out. Everything's fine. I recovered everything. But
most people in their safe, they keep cash or a gun or something. You will find storybooks and journals, hard drives.
Right. I guess you don't want any of that molding, though. Technically, so
no.
Open your waterproof safes for half an hour every once in a while, guys. Okay, let it air out. Apparently, it gets gamey in there. All right, so that was a sidetrack subject there, but that. I never heard that.
CJ, what were you saying?
Huh?
CJ, what were you saying?
I was just basically saying the same thing she did. I started it and she finished it. I said safety tip: make sure to open your safes every couple of weeks.
Right.
You gotta stay on the safe side, guys. Even
I want to ask this because we didn't really get to ask this before. So, Erin, you do these great characters, but I wanted to say, what started you acting? I don't remember that we ever got on the subject because we were really caught up last time y'all were here in ZombieCon Volume 1, but I wanted to ask that. What inspired you to start acting?
I always have been such a absolute lover of the stage and spotlight and performing, and even as a child, I just any stage there happened to be, like I was there, even if there weren't supposed to be like kids on there, like I would find my way on. But it really got going when I went to an acting camp. I followed my sister to an acting camp, and I found out while there that you could audition for an agent. And I watched these kids do their monologues like live in front of us, knowing that there were talent agents in the audience. And I was so upset. I went home and I was crying to my mom. And I'm like, I missed my chance. This has always been my dream. I'll never have a talent agent. She's like, you have never told me you wanted to do this. So yeah, the dramatic high. But I went back this week and I went just to do a monologue. Everything went well. I ended up getting an agent in Atlanta. And when Atlanta was starting to be on the track to where it is now. And things went well. And I was basically acting all the way through college and graduating early and booking enough roles and features and, series and stuff where I'm like, you know what? I could do this for a living. I think this thing's, really going to be happening. So yeah, it started as a passion, but kind of fell into the professional way of it. Never looked back.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Very nice. Very cool.
You never know, I guess, until your push comes to shove and you're watching other people do what you feel maybe is your dream, and it just like screaming out of you, like, no, I can't sit back. I gotta be in the mix too. And that was definitely my experience.
Very cool. That's awesome.
It's very inspiring.
So we have a few minutes left. Is there anything you guys would like to add?
Anything you like to add?
Oh, about autonomous, Famicom, life.
Yeah.
Just highly recommend going for it. There's never a perfect time. I know I was just talking about like, auditioning and being represented professionally, and it was definitely its own journey. But when Kyle and I got together and we both were in LA and we were getting sick of waiting and doing the auditions and feeling like we didn't have any control over our own career and this life path. And we just started bit by bit, trying bigger and bigger things and learning as we went. So definitely just jump in and don't wait when it comes to your dream.
Yeah, 100%. What you said.
Love that.
Cool. Well, thank you, Kyle and Erin, for coming. It's always a joy to have you guys on. You can learn more about them. You can learn more about what's going on in their lives on Big Squid Films on Instagram. That's BIGSQUIDFLIMS. Erin Aine, ERINAINE on Instagram. Kyle's also on Instagram. KYKYV71 is on.
You're good.
Instagram. Also,
Screamify
is also on Instagram. I've been tagging everybody this week, that's why I know where they are. And you can also go over to the Screamify app itself and check out their film. The Autonomous is on there. So check it out. It's actually pretty cool. Terrifying is all get out. Like I said, that's probably my worst nightmare is being in one of them cars. Not that I would ever do it, because that's not something I would do. That is a nightmare in and of itself. But yeah, it is kind of scary. What do you think about it?
Yeah, big scary.
Do it.
I'm honestly hoping for more episodes at this point too. I want to know what happens next again. So
hey, never say never. It would be pretty cool.
No, I'm gonna say never. I will not do it.
I'm gonna go with CJ on this. No, thank you.
I'm gonna third that.
I don't do
Because people already drive like they're not in their cars anyway. I don't need to see what it looks like when they're actually not.
Get on a bicycle, then get in a car without a driver. It's not happening. Right now, not gonna happen. That's a definite never say never. In the meantime, next week we will have Bat City Comics Gino Astarita.
Yes.
I'm doing good tonight. So get your wands ready. Marilla is going to take us out. Thank you, Kyle and Erin, for coming on tonight and sharing with us your micro horror.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Class as always.
Guys, sorry about the technical difficulties.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I was gonna say sorry about the technical
We'll
difficulties.
get those pesky piskies put into their cage soon enough.
Definitely
Hello,
a
wow,
lot
wow.
better. Join us next week at 7 o'clock.
Especially for those who stuck around the whole time. Thank you so much. You guys are rock stars for sticking through the echoes and technical issues.
Extra love.
Till next time, guys. Make sure that you smash that thumbs up and that you are subscribed and follow us, CJ Peterson, Mombirella, on YouTube, and make sure to follow CJ if you've got TikTok too, because she's got TikTok going too. And Juju, oh, my brain just glitched.
Follow all of us on all the social
There.
medias, wherever you can find us.
Peter and I are on.
On Instagram. There we go. I got it. Okay. I think the echo is echoing in my head. Okay.
Getting to you.
That's what
Men of
Brad
Honeys.
M is saying. A special
And of
thanks.
course, don't forget to follow Kyle and Erin, Big Squid's Instagram, which is instagram.com/BIGSQUIDFILMS.
Thank you. Thanks again so much for having us too, everyone. Really
We love
appreciate
having
it.
you guys.
You guys are the
You are
best.
awesome. 97 days, I think, till Halloween today. So this is a
Number
great way
90.
to get the spooky season, vibes in there right there. All right. Until then, guys, get your wands up because it is mischief.